Now, I can't get the music to stop, y'all. I can't get it to stop. And I don't know why. There we go. The player would not come up. Couldn't find any buttons. Hi, this is Bernaid Flanoy. I am back in the studio. I am going to double check and make sure I have the right mic. Yes, it is 8:41. It is super tinny. I'm going to have to get something to help with the audio. Better than it used to be, but I still want it to be a good quality sound. Anyway, I hope you're well. Good morning. I am back in my favorite place. I'm about to load up these paints and about to get started. I want to have some background music playing, but the background music has been causing issues. I've got permission to use it, but sometimes on Facebook, and we'll see about the piece that I just played, because that one I have permission. That's one of my brother's pieces that he made for me. All right, so all of my brushes are here. Let me move these others over here. You know, you have some brushes for different things. Even though I'm still using acrylic paint, it's not like I'm using oil and acrylic. But this is my crew for the paintings. Now, I'm going to quickly fill up my palette. I think I still need another fill light over here. Yeah, the lighting, at least on the artwork, is good. So I'm grateful for that. Let me move my little paper out of the way. Most of this needs to be cut and clipped. There we go. I was wondering, why is it so tiny? Okay, so let's see. Why do we have not so good? Let's see if that's going to be a little bit better. Hopefully, if I move it up like that. I don't know why it's so grainy today. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and fill up our palette. This is alizarin crimson, and I'm just grabbing it as I get to it. And I'm using Liquitex, by the way. I love Liquitex. The others are fine too, but Liquitex and I go back a long way. And it's steady and reliable, and I know what I'm getting. So burnt sienna. Maybe if I came over here, would that be better? Maybe. Burnt sienna. And I forgot, you guys. I've got Bob Ross back here in the background. Now, you know he always flashes his... There he is. Hi, Bob. He always flashed his colors as he was, working on his artwork. All right, here we go. Well, we don't have to be down that long. So there we go. I'll just keep on over here. This is burnt umber. I'm sorry, guys. I keep forgetting where the camera is. This is a darker brown. The burnt sienna has a lot more red, red in it. And this one is a darker, like a dark chocolate for the skin tones. Now, this is ivory black. Renee, come on. This is where the camera is, girl. Ivory black. And there's several different kinds of black. Mars black. I can't remember. There's one other. And this is Naphthol red. It's just a general red. I don't know why. Maybe in the pack that I got, this was a Liquitex. I don't know. Maybe it had 12, 15 colors in it, something like that. This one is a warm red. This has it's more orangey. This one will not make good violets. This warm red, I guess this is a replacement for cadmium. That's what I'm trying to say. I guess. You know what, y'all? Well, no, because if I do that, then I got to shift everything. What if I just shifted us over here? Maybe that would be better. Okay, I think that works a little bit better. That way I can still kind of look up and talk. Now, see, I don't know about this transparent raw umber. I'm not sure if I like that one. I don't know what transparent is. Just give me the paint, and I control the transparency with this. Okay, I guess glazing medium is a fancy medium. I don't know. They switched up the names on me. Liquitex, I got confused. Let's see. So this one, I don't know about the transparent one. Did I already use? I already used burnt umber. So I've got to keep my eye on these two. I've got the transparent burnt umber, and I've got regular schmegular burnt umber. Something tells me this is really this is what I like. I don't know about this new brand. Now see, I've been rocking with Liquitex for a long time. This is old school. This is probably over 20 years old right here. I don't know. All right, so I've got the basic colors, red, yellow. Well, I don't have any yellow. I like to stick with the basics, and then I'll add others on. Red, yellow. Now this should be cadmium light, but this is called Yellow Light Hansa. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's on this palette. We're going to use it. Raw sienna. Okay. I love me some raw sienna. That's like a creamy. Uh-oh, my phone is freezing. It did just freeze, didn't it? Doggone it. Okay, there we go. Well, anyway, we're going to keep moving, y'all. And this here is Naples yellow. I don't know what the Naples yellow hue is. Naples yellow is like a lighter brown. You see how you can get all those skin tones? So how many colors did I put out there? Now the others are just extra. Well, except for white, y'all. We got to have white. Transparent raw sienna. How did I get that stuff? I think that came in the kit. I never will pick up a transparent color on purpose because, like I said, I control the transparency with the gel medium. This is a clear, looks cloudy. Looks a little bit cloudy. You'll see it. I'm going to put that out here in a moment. I don't just thin down the paints with just water. The binder that holds everything together, it kind of waters it down, and I don't think it will stick as well. So I make sure that even though it looks watered down in some instance, that glazing medium is going to lock that pigment in, and it's not going to flake off or chip off. Okay. All right. I think we're ready. We're set. I'm going to throw all this back in here. When I say I am so out of practice, and I keep saying that I want to paint, and I do, I just don't always give myself permission to do it. Now, of course, you got to clean the house, sweeping a little dust done. And laundry, you got to do that. You got to make sure you have something to eat. Who's cooking? How about Freshly? Okay, one of these days I'll be able to say, this segment was sponsored by. All right, so I've got my paints in just a little container, nothing fancy. It's kind of like a bowl of fruit. Come get you some, right? Go get you some. Don't come over here. This is mine. I don't mind sharing if we're in the same studio, but if you enjoy painting, now, I've been using the craft paints in here. I've painted a couple times on my other page this week. The paint pops out, but it's still all up underneath the banner of the Painted Pose. So if you know of a beginner or even a little mini-me or someone that used to create a long time ago and they want to get back into the swing of things, I'm going to start a membership for newbies. Now, this is how I use it. I am going to put this right in the center. And as I thin it out, that's what I use. And I'm going to spritz everything right quick. Oh, I got to make sure I close this. This is kind of I'm not going to say expensive. It comes at a cost. So I want to make sure I take good care of that. Let me move that over there. And I think we're ready. Okay. So I'm going to, I think this is even a better move to shift you. And maybe if I got this out of here and put that there so you guys can see better. We just have the old one. Let me get rid of that. Let me stop saving everything. Let me make sure I file that. So here we go. Right there. We are ready. And it is only 8:53. Oh, Lord. So this is going to be one of those quiet watching paint dry broadcasts. I don't know. Let me come back up over here. Let me see if I can. You know what? Let me do this right fast. And then that way I won't have this crazy struggle. Let me go ahead and download the pic. See, I'm just totally. All right. So now I've got it downloaded. Let me put the mayor of Greenfield. Mayor of Greenfield, Indiana. That's when I was able to attend the Portrait Society's Indiana event. Let me put that on the desktop as a destination, and I'm going to throw it in a Word doc. And I did this. I just don't know where to find it. Just like my art studio, we need to clean up this desktop. All right, so we're going to load this up in here. And then that way we have it. Too bad you're not watching this part, so you know this is how I need to look at the subject while I'm painting. Oh, I need to invite somebody in the studio so I can paint them live. I haven't painted anyone live in quite a while. Too long. Okay, so yes, how are we gonna upload this? I've used Google so much that I'm out of touch with Word. Insert. All right, there we go, y'all. Picture from pile. Okay, there we go. So recent. And there's the mayor. So I'm going to pop that in there. All right, so there is the mayor. But I can't crop him down without, and maybe next time I'm just going to have to put the mayor right on over into Canva and crop him. Can I crop him? I sure can. Guys, I probably need to share my screen so you can see me do this. Let me see if I can share my screen so that it's just not me yammering. Now, see, when I shared my screen before, it took over the whole screen. It's like, no. But like I said, this week, okay, some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio checkbox. Okay, share screen, and I need a Chrome. Nope. You know what? We're going to share the entire screen. I probably shouldn't show y'all because it's a hot food mess in here. But it be what it be. Let me shrink that one. And okay, so I'm going to touch here and I'm going to share. Is it where I need to be? Okay, I think you can still see. So, all right. So what I was saying was, let me do this. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me just do it. Let me copy it. Let me open up Canva. Still got to make sure let me do canva.com. Ooh, my computer is saying that it does not want to do all of this. All right. I've got a lookbook coming up. I'm going to throw the mayor right here. I'll be painting this on Monday? Sunday, Monday? I don't know if I'm coming on live tomorrow, but it will be on my, this one would be on my other channel. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make another, gonna plop the mayor in there. And this is what I want to do. I want to get rid of this here because my canvas is just Head and Shoulders. So that's all I needed right there. Boop. Head and Shoulders. And what I probably need to do is Command C, Command V, do a copy for you and one for me. How about that? Now I'm going to go and download this. Guys, you will absolutely love you some Canva. Get rid of all pages. I just want page 1. That part is done. I want it in PDF style. So while that is doing the magic over there, here we are. I hope you guys were able to see that. I really do, because this is all right. I think we're back. And I guess over here, if I were to crop, because it's been so long, look at that. I don't want, that's what I wanted to do. So, well, because I know how, like I said, to do it in Google. There we go. Let me come down just a little bit. So this is how I get ready for a painting. So I'm going to go Command P. Let me cancel that because, like I said, I wanted you to have one. Control C, Control V. I wanted you to have one as well. Enter, enter. All right. Now Control P. It's going to print. And if I had my faithful assistant, let me do Mayor of Cropped. Okay, enter. Shrink that on down. We're going to stop sharing. And we're coming back up over here. And there we go. I'm going to go retrieve it. And we're going to get on down. I'm so glad to have my paints out. Thank you for joining me. This is just a little small process. And all I do is just mist it with some water. Just to kind of keep it fresh. And like I said, I'm not concerned about too much water because I always have the gel medium. Let me put that right there. I need to get the printer in here. I am so glad that I do have ink in the printer. So many times we run out. So here we go. This is the mayor. That's the mayor. 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 So you see we've got work to do to make it look like him. All right, I want you to have one, and I want me to have one. So this is some of that shenanigan stuff that goes on in the background. It's not pretty, it's not cute, but it's part of prep for live stream. Now, should this have already been ready? Yep. All right, so I probably need to cut out all of this and start the video. Okay, so I'm going to set the mirror up right over here for me to see. Okay, just off screen so I can look up and refer. Maybe I'll do this one since I've cropped that down here. All right. Now it is 9:05 and we are just now getting started. Ooh wee. Making sure I'm not knocking things over. Okay. So like I said, this is what I'm going to be painting for the 4th. I already did this one. And I do these, like I said, over on my Paint Pops channel. YouTube, all of it is coming to YouTube. All of it is going to Twitter. But on Facebook, I've got 2 different pages. So, Lord, I thank you that we're ready to get started. This is what I love to do, but I just don't allow myself. She did it, and I need that light. She did it, y'all. At least nothing is broken or harmed. There we go. Now the other things we will get. All right. Well, we're only live, right? So I'm just going to go on over here and get some of my other tried and trues. I know I'll probably want this one. Okay, good. I do have that. This is a Filbert. I use this one quite a bit. I love it. It is like a flat, but the ends have already been tapered in. Eventually this will look like that, but they know that you're starting off with a well-worn brush. Style. Okay, I think we're good on everything. Yep, what did I reach for? Another Filbert. And there's one that's elongated. I've got all kinds of brushes in here. Lord, please don't let me knock this glass. It's been a few months. I like to wet all my brushes. I'm not sure how much water you see me going for. I wonder if this should be better. Oh, I'm just going to put that right there. And I'm going to probably need a piece of tape to hold that in place for you. Whew. Okay. Let's get it. Good morning. All right. So, am I moving it the wrong way? Good gracious. Now I think that'll be better. That way you can see a little bit over here. I am just going to mix up a little bit of that flesh tone. He's got lots of pinks and it's kind of rosy, so I'm going to come over here and get a little bit of the warmth of the red. And I just pick it up and I drag it in. And this is very yellow, so I need to get a little bit more white. And I'm kind of spreading it out that way because I know it's darker over here and I know over here it's just gradually going to get closer to the color that I want. So what do? I test it and it's not too bad. Okay, I might add just a little bit of the alizarin crimson. And I just had an epiphany. What if I this might be too dark, but it is kind of rosy, so we're gonna put that over here. And I just kind of, you know what, my picture fell on the floor, y'all. Oh Jesus, what are we gonna do up in here today? I just kind of, wherever I think I see that color, I just kind of blend that in. Thank you, it's right here. Okay, and I may have to do some standing up just so I can see. All right. Oh, my camera is freezing. I wonder if I need to stop it and come back in because I know it is like, well, I think it'll be fine. So over here, and I'm just taking that color because it is it's like a good shade. Am I saying shade? Good tone. All right, you know what? I'm going to probably have to stand up because I cannot. We don't want to show too much over there because, like I said, we're in the studio sharing sharing things with the lawnmower. All right, so I go back and forth. That's maybe a little too warm, but that's okay. I need to get in here and do a little bit of drawing. Okay. Let me come on over here and get a little bit more. When I tell you this feels wonderful being back in here. So we've got a lot of work to do. Okay, some of the measuring is off. I see that, so we gotta go in here and fix some of that. And when you see it, you want to kind of get on it right away. So like I said, I'm looking here. Oh, I thought the measurements were halfway decent before, but Let me mix up a little bit more of that color. And I didn't put any blue or purple out here. Oh, and I need a little bit of it. But we will go with what we have for right now and worry about that later. All right. It's like riding a bike, but, you do have to get back on that bike. So let me just go right on over here and get this nice dark, the burnt sienna. I'm just gonna try not to grab a little bit of this burnt umber and come on over here. It's kind of muddy in the shadow right here. Okay, so now we need to just kind of go back and redraw. Let me set that aside for just a moment. Let me get a little bit of this medium. And I'm mixing in a little bit of burnt umber. I guess maybe I might need to get a third camera, one for the actual painting and then one for the actual palette. Hi! Thanks for popping in. What are you creating? I hope you're creating, giving yourself permission to create. That's what we're doing. Sometimes we don't always allow time. I think this is good right here. This measurement right here is good. But we've got to work on some of the others. All right, I'm here for it though. So, like I said, I know I've got to move this up just a little bit. And I may need to come on back up in here tomorrow. Why? I need to find my mirror. Man, when I tell you I'm just a rusty bucket. But I'm not afraid. You got to start. You got to get back on that horse. Or, well, let me just say this. I've heard that term. I've never been thrown from a horse. Let's just go ahead and do this quick redraw. Okay. I know this is coming back here. And it's kind of awkward because I've got this camera like right here in the way and I'm trying to see and paint. So let's see. Let me make sure I kind of have my brushes. Make sure I don't want it too dark drawing in here. I'm trying to look at this spacing. Try to look for that kind of shadow over in here too. So yeah, we're about to paint a whole new portrait by the time, because it's been so long since I have. Oh, wait a minute, we've got a comment. Hello. So glad you're asking. This is acrylic. I probably should have put that in there. This is Where's my Liquitex? I am using Liquitex. Liquitex everything over here for the fine art portraits. But my crafty stuff, I use Michael's brand, Craft Smart. Where am I, y'all? On my the Facebook Paint Pops page. I can't tell. Oh, you're over on the YouTube. Hello, beautiful. Do you paint? Do you create? I'm so glad you popped in. I'm in here as a rusty bucket, just coming back in after not creating for a minute. So I'm just going to go ahead. Something, I don't know, I can't get that rhythm right. You know what? Let me get a little water. Like I say, usually I don't mess with the water too much. This is where I go ahead and grab some water to thin down the paint. Let me do a little spritz. And just spritz everybody, keep everybody happy. And I probably need to use a slightly smaller brush, but I'm not. I'm just going for it. All right. So now I've loaded this up and it's kind of soppy, which is good. This is what I need. I'm just hoping this is dark enough. Let me get a little bit more black. Whoo, child. Do not let yourself get too rusty. You might have to take a little time off. Okay. So we're going to go probably back and forth over here on these glasses. All right. We want to try to get this measurement. Right, I think what I want to do now is kind of go to the light side a little bit. Okay, so we're just kind of knocking all of that down. Let me bring some of this color on down here because I see some of those tones in there. Okay, we're trying not to go too dark, but we got to get some of that black going. You know what? We just have to, this is what we just got to do, y'all. And I know it seems like, oh, where are you? I go back and forth with the measurement to try to get it right. And, I didn't warm up with any exercises. So now I may be pulling a few. So I think I need to get it. Let me go back and forth a little bit. And right now I don't really care that it may not be the absolute best color. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I have some of this white in here. Right now I'm just kind of looking for the drawing. So right now this is my warm-up exercise. Just kind of playing around in here with that drawing. Okay. Going back and forth. Okay. So we can work on the color later, and we'll probably leave some of this color in here. Let me just see if this is the tone that we're going down. Let me throw a little yellow up in there. Oh, that's kind of acidic, isn't it? Oh. Need to neutralize that. And of course, I do not have any glue out here. So we're just going to throw in a little bit of burnt umber. Let me try that transparent stuff that I don't like so much. So it's in the basic color. Now I just have to go back and find, because I think he's a little thicker in here. So now I'm just going to go in here and find some of these lights. Okay, so we're going to go back, draw a little bit more of that. Ah, that's wonderful. All right, so I don't know why we ended up with some of this, but here we go. All right, so we need to maybe come back down with this shade over here. Just gonna come on down over here. All right, so we're gonna, and I know it's, ooh, wee. Why did we have to get on here and make such a mess? But that's okay. For me, it's part of the process. And I know I'm a rust bucket right now. All right, so somehow or another that's coming over there. I still got it. This is still coming down. And I'll just go ahead and add in some of these lights right here. I am going to really have to check my measurements again. Okay, let me make sure this is filling out over here. So I should have put part one in there because I know I'm going to have to go back and forth. All right, let me do a few more. I don't want to stop. And I know me, I'll keep going, keep going, keep going. 2 hours later, with me intending to stop, I'll still be right in there. Okay, let's make sure we're one with the intense white over here. Okay, so we just really have to go back and check this measuring again. I'm hoping my math is a little better now than when I first started. He still needs some fullness over here. And I know the color is just what they say, just awful. So yes, honey, we're gonna go back. We're gonna wrestle with this one, and we're gonna wrestle with it online. All right, so let me clean that out over here. I don't have my timer going, so I don't know what time it is. Ooh, I splashed too much. I still have this one. I tell you, I am so glad to be back in here. We'll deal with the cover later. Just because it's a larger brush, that does not mean that it is holding enough liquid for me. Ooh, child, it's like I know I'm getting this paint, but it just doesn't want to come out of this brush. What's up with that? Come on now, I can't be fighting with you and my drawing skills all at the same time. So let me get more, just a little smidge more water to loosen this up. Because right now I am in for real, let's draw it out mode a little bit. that is going there. A little bit of this is coming this way. And we need to go in there and find some more of those lights. Okay. All right, I feel better now. Okay, just going in here, trying to reestablish some of the values a little bit. Like I say, I'm not really concerned about the coloring. We will get that. Let's see, I'm trying to look in this camera. Get close, get close, get close, get close. Let me go this way. And pull it away. Look at my camera is freezing so bad. Mm. All right, well that's okay. So I'm happier now because I know that I've gotten in here and I've done some more drawing. So I'm going to probably just kind of leave this little leveling up right here. I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to have to come back in. Let me clean this brush out. And it is full of paint and everything is just not releasing it. So let me have to put this down. Let me find another one that I think is going to cooperate with me. All right, so I just want to make sure that it's good and cleaned out because I will leave these, not intentionally. You know what? I'm going with my Von Cheap brush. We're going to do a quick power session. Let's see. It is 9:35. Good Lord. Excuse me, Mom. I just got to grab a tissue. Not to cry. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Like, you know, we are live. We are in here for real, in real time, and real life happens. So pardon me as I step off camera to deal with these sinuses. Oh, Lord, please don't let me fall in here. All right. Okay, now I can come back. Woo, child. But I did not come back with my mirror. Oh, child, it's been so long since I painted. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. So if it's been a while since you worked on anything creative, let me, and I got to spray this, let me give you permission. Oh, Lord, I got too much electricity going around over here. The computer, the lights. Let me give you permission to get started again. Okay, so what I want to do real fast, and I don't have, and I'm just going right on the canvas, y'all. Just boom. Just go for it. I'm going to go in here and fix this spacing a little bit. Okay, I might as well try to find a color that's close. And here we go. We've got too much paint in it, but that's okay. We're going for it. Okay, we're going for it. Okay. Like I said, we're just about to be all radical with some of these colors and things. Oh, I'm in the wrong color. Totally wrong color, but that's okay. Oh boy, this is feeling a lot better, and I don't know how long it's been as far as my quote unquote quick timer. Let me try to get rid of some of this paint that's in this brush. All right, so we are just coming along here now. All right, let me come in with a little bit more of a medium tone, a little bit lighter. Let me swoop up a little bit of this pink. Let me grab a little bit of this. All right, so I know that I've got too much paint in here, but we're going, oh, good gracious alive. What did I pick up last? Let's just go ahead and get some of this white in here. Let's go back and find some of these lighter tones. Okay. Okay, I think that's better over here now. Right here, still, I think I still need a little bit more height. Okay, I'm just going to come back here. You see it's this dance of going back and forth. And like I said, I know it's too yellow right now, but I just had to work on some of that drawing. I feel better. It's not him yet, but that's okay. I feel better spending more time on it. So we're going to have a little bit of this. I know this is the wrong value. This space in here needs to still be right. Okay, this space right here is still not quite totally right. All right, let me go on in here and do some more darker drawing. And I still got too much on this brush. Let me get some of that paint off of there. Let me snag a little bit of water. Snag a little bit of alizarin. Snag a little burnt umber. And let's see what we can see what kind of. We're going to probably have to redraw these a few more times, but that's okay. I am here for it. Why don't I have a harsh line over here? Because that'll give us something to play back and forth with. So that's going to be there. We're coming back to find the nostril and whatnot's over here. This is still going to be a dark value there. The spacing in here, I still got to. So let me. Let me pull in a little bit of this black. Come on in here and draw with that just a little bit. So for the lips and the blazer right here. It's going to be a little bit lighter right there when we get back to it. Still need some space over here. So then, does that mean this needs to move out? So we're going to have to get back in there and narrow that out. Child, what time is it? I can't see. Oh, it's 9:51 and I got 29% battery. And with the video, it eats it up super duper fast. So let's see. Let me see. Is Siri gonna let me do a 5-minute timer? Set a 5-minute timer.
I can't set a timer here. Would you like a reminder instead?
Yes.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to go back to this one. All right, let's go on back up in here and see what we can do. Let's get a little bit of the pink stuff going over here too. A little bit of red. And then now, let's go ahead and let's hit a few mid-tones. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get some of these transition areas together. Okay. This is probably going to be a little brighter than what it needs to be. All right, so let's clean this up just a little bit. All right, I think we're going to go back and forth. Oh, I love this. It just seems like dun, dun, dun. And then all of a sudden you're rolling along and then you're going to hit another one of those spots, but that's okay. We're here for it. Now, of course, probably once I get off of here and I see all the mistakes, I'm going to be like, why did I think I was so successful and I wasn't? All right, so actually that light tone should be reserved for right over in there. So I got some light, so I'm just going to go ahead inside of this hair. I'm going to utilize some of that over there. So since we still have some of that uber lightness, and it's gonna be more of like of a blue tone a little bit, but right now it is super duper. Doggone it, this math right here. Okay. So we've gone back and forth over here, y'all. I just gotta, excuse me, Mayor, I've got to just, I'm going for it right here. This is gonna be this Naples yellow, kind of. Okay, just gotta move that out the way. Back up over here, and then we'll get some darkness going. All right. So, yeah, this is what we're doing over here for a moment. Getting back on that horse. It is summertime, and painting the portraits live during the pandemic really just mentally got me through. It was a creative outlet. And I don't know, those of you that know, if you went into any store, grocery store, your favorite big box or whatever, the aisles were empty. The shelves were empty for the art supplies. I think we took some creative license here. I don't know which way we're trying to go with this, but we will figure something out. Trying to see if I really wanted that harsh line there. I might bring it on over here, but you know, we got all of this paint over here, and we're just trying to see what's going on. We're going to figure some stuff out. Now, we didn't want to do that. Let's go in there and clean that up. But it feels, I need to probably just have a nice scribble session. It feels nice to get in here. I can't put the portrait back down over there. I wonder if I propped it up. I don't know. We're back up in this studio. We're in here doing some things. I love creating, love painting. And this here is a hot mess, but we're gonna fix it up. Let me put this all the way up to the screen. Over. And let me move it. Ooh, that doesn't look like him at all. All right, that's my reminder. Let's see. Give me a 1-minute reminder.
Okay, just tell me what you want to be reminded about.
Stop.
Okay then.
Just doing some quick drawing here just to make sure I have what I want where I need it to be tomorrow. Am I going live in here tomorrow? I have no choice. Please don't tell the mayor to look over here yet, because we're not in a good spot, guys. Just not in a good spot right now. But we're gonna get there. And it was a joy to paint with him live. But I know that a 2-hour session for me, I know it takes me a lot longer to go back and forth, making those creative choices And then I layer and layer and layer and layer and layer. So I think I am going to, I might have to bring that black, I don't know, I might have to go get these bristle brushes because I don't have time to be playing with these soft bristles right now. I don't have time for that in my life. Okay, so I may still, I don't know, it's at an awkward angle up in here, but anyway, I'm glad I did move that over. We still have work to do. And that's okay, I'm here for it. I'm Brene Flournoy, art teacher by day. I gotta get myself back in here on the regular because I'm out of shape. I let myself get out of shape. And I'm admitting it live. So you can't face or deal with it if you don't confront it. So, darling, I am back in the studio. Ooh, that's a harsh line, y'all. I just can't leave it. And my battery is running out. My battery is running out, y'all. Just one more little smidge over here because I just cannot. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that was just so harsh. But anyway, we know we are going to, let's go ahead and flatten that out just a little bit here. Get a little bit of those. Y'all, I don't want to stop. And I don't necessarily have another appointment or anything right at the moment, so I could keep going. But my battery is saying, it's at 17. So let me do just a quick little light drawing around here. Some lights. Oh boy, I see when we get this right up in here, this is going to be really good. I can't get it to get off my brush. Because I had it way over and I wasn't doing my math. And this is that area where it's like, is it light? Is it dark? Is it light? Is it dark? Okay, we are getting there slowly. And it's a slow back and forth process for me. Some can get a little faster. I enjoy the back and forth. Let me get some of this over here because I need to come back to this tomorrow. And when I do, I need this to not be so, not to be so harsh. I think we're getting there. All right. I'm going to stop. I don't know if they gave me my other reminder. It's 10:04. My battery power is at 14%. I got on here with the intention of being on here at 8:30. I think I clocked on maybe 8:40, something like that. Oh, child. I may come back later, maybe, but not go live. I just needed to be in here. Let me stop that. Oh, that camera is freezing. Okay, so here we go. This is Bernade Flournoy. Complete. All right. I am in here working again in my studio. I've done a few crafty. Where am I going? I've done a few crafty projects. Let me pull the painting back, push the photo in closer. I've been in here doing a few crafty projects. So now it's time to get back to this portrait, the business of portrait painting. Ooh, child. This is his cousin 3 times removed. Let me do it.
Alert from System UI server. Low battery.
Gotta go.
Alert from low battery.
Gotta go. All right. So we're in here. Peace to you. Have an amazing day. Do something that makes your heart sing. Makes your heart come alive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping in. And my other page is the Paint Pops. So Monday, I think I'm going to do like a little marathon painting over there. And I might have to throw the mayor in there too. But I'm at 11%. Whatever you're doing today, stop and give yourself permission to be creative, even if it's just a little scribble. I'm telling you to give yourself permission, and I don't, but I'm going to start. I started today. I started this week. Getting over the tech problems. The lighting is a little bit better than what it was 2 years ago when I was live streaming. The sound is a little bit better, but we're going to work on that too. I think I need to put some kind of thick pillow cloth or something up underneath there to help it not be so tinny, like a big empty room, because there's a lot of stuff in this room. 10:07, 9%. How do I leave the studio, y'all? Okay, I'm ending the broadcast now. Bye-bye.